how are you so accomplished? Because you're so switched on in so many areas, and you're definitely mature, beyond your years. Because Scott McKay, you did a show with my buddy Scott just a week or two ago, and he's like, the guy's only 26, and it's like, so maybe you could just give us a little bit on that, because I'm sure my audience are like, well, he's so how is the Shurka so accomplished?
Because you, my friend, are defining age differently than I define age. Age means nothing. For example, what I mean by that is, let's say you're 20 years old. You're facing an obstacle that's coming your way. That obstacle, that hardship, that challenge has a lesson to teach you. And let's say you did not learn the lesson. What's going to happen? That obstacle, that test is going to come again. If you don't pass it, it's going to come again. And if you look at the majority of people, there's usually common and consistent themes in their life throughout their entire lives. And that is an indication of stagnation. That means that, yeah, you could be 70 years old, but you're still dealing with the test that came your way when you were 20. And it's repeating itself over and over and over again because you never asked, what's the lesson that this thing has to teach me? You just said, why is this happening to me? The second I realized that, and I didn't realize that very, very, very early on. I realized what I'm telling you right now, probably when I was 19, 20 years old. Up until 19 years old, I didn't read a book. I've never read a book in my life up until 19 years old. Today, I've written 3, going on 4. How is that possible? And it's very simple. If you can start asking yourself with every challenge that comes your way, instead of why is this happening to me? How can I learn from this and what is the lesson? You can do more in 1 year in terms of growth and evolution than an average 70-year-old will do in 70 years. So it's not just about how many years you have on this planet. It's about what you do with those years. Experience is important. But if you have experience and you're not applying that experience to gain and access wisdom, then what's the experience worth? It's just blank bullets. So it's a matter of applying and learning the lessons that are coming your way instead of playing victim to them. And that's how I've done what I've done over the past 4 years, coupled with we all have electrical signatures. We all have energetic signatures. We all have soul signatures. We all have certain things that we come here for. I was fortunate enough to align with that, in a very short period of time through what I just shared. And I found a path, and that path was, why am I here? And by the way, I found that path through trauma. Through every walk of life, experience the same themes of hardships in completely different ways, no matter what circumstances you choose to experience in your life. And that trauma, that hardship, that challenge set me out on a mission. And that mission was, how do I change that? How do I change that and make this world a better place so everybody can experience abundance, so everybody can experience blessings, both financially in terms of health, wellness, their relationships, whatever it may be. And I think I'm a walking testimony to this. You can accelerate and excel more in 1 year than the average person does in 70 years if you simply start asking yourself the question, what does this situation, hardship, challenge, obstacle have to teach me, as opposed to, why is this happening to me and poor little old me?